Hello from Seoul. If you're looking for the easiest rice bowl in the world, stop scrolling. You just found it. In just 15 minutes, you will have one of the simplest but most delicious chicken rice bowls you will ever have. I guarantee. Today, we're gonna be making a chicken rice bowl loaded with green onions. But not the kind with a long list of ingredients and a complicated cooking step. Yes, this is a super simple rice bowl that you can easily whip up for busy weeknights. What? You worried it won't taste good? Don't worry about it. Have I ever let you down? This bad boy is gonna surprise you in the best way, so buckle up. For this, you will need some chicken, rice, and of course, green onions. But if you can put a little bit more effort, I recommend adding a fresh lemon and beni shoga, Japanese pickled ginger. Trust me, with just those bad boys, your rice bowl will look like it just came out of a fancy restaurant. First, take 1 pound of boneless skin on chicken thighs and cut them into bite-sized pieces. Of course, you could cook the whole chicken thigh if you want, but to keep things quick and easy, let's go with smaller pieces today. What? You're worried that all the juices will escape? Don't worry about it. Our marinade is gonna lock in all the flavor and keep the chicken super juicy. Alright, to marinate our chicken, let's add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, half a tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon of mirin, half a tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, a few shakes of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and give it a good massage. That's it! Super simple, right? There's no reason not to try this at home. By the way, we have all the instructions and a list of ingredients on our blog, aaronandclaire.com, so please visit here if you need a written recipe. Now, let's move on to the green onions. Today, I'm gonna be using these big fat green onions called tepa in Korean, and we're only gonna use the white part. Why? Because when this bad boy gets cooked in that gorgeous chicken fat, it's gonna taste amazing. Have you ever had chicken skewers with green onions? There's a reason it always shows up between the chicken. Yes, that combo is legendary. What? You can't find this kind of big fat green onion? Don't worry about it. Then just use regular green onions. No problem at all. What? You don't even have green onions? Then you can use an onion instead. That'll be a great option too. Trust me, it's all gonna taste amazing. Alright, everything is all set. Let's get cooking. But if you wanna take your rice bowl to the next level or wanna sell this dish at your restaurant, I recommend making this rice bowl sauce. It's totally optional, but if you're serious about flavor, you gotta try this. In a small container, add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, half a tablespoon of sugar, 1.5 tablespoons of vinegar, half a tablespoon of mirin, 3 tablespoons of water, 1 teaspoon of toasted sesame oil, a pinch of hondashi, half a cup of thinly sliced green onions, and give it a good mix. That's it! Nothing complicated, right? Alright, it's cooking time. In a large pan, add 1 tablespoon of oil and heat it over high heat. Once the pan gets nice and hot, add the green onions and cook for about 2 minutes or until they get a beautiful char on the outside. Trust me, the smoky aroma from the charred green onions will add an incredible layer of flavor to your chicken rice bowl, so do not ever skip this step. Once the green onions get a nice char here and there, remove them from the pan and set them aside. Now, to the same pan, add 1 tablespoon of oil and heat it over high heat. Once it gets nice and hot, add the marinated chicken and spread it out in a single layer. And then let it sear for about 2 minutes. Once the bottom turns nice golden brown, flip and sear for another 3 to 4 minutes or until the chicken is cooked through. What? You're not so sure if they're fully cooked? Don't worry about it. Then just grab the fattest chicken piece and cut it with scissors. If that's cooked perfectly, you're totally good to go. What? You wanna know this kind of tip more and more? I'm so glad you brought that up because everything you need is in these 2 books. Trust me, with these bad boys, Simply Korean and Beyond Korean, you can cook 200 East Asian dishes like Korean, Chinese, Japanese, and even Korean fusion dishes like a pro. So don't forget to check them out. The link is in the description. Alright, once your chicken is fully cooked, add the green onions back into the pan and stir fry for about 1 minute. In this step, that smoky green onion aroma will go right into the chicken and make it extra fragrant. For information, if your green onions are a lot thicker than mine, then add them right after you flip the chicken so they have enough time to cook through. Otherwise, you might end up serving some spicy raw green onions. I warned you, so if that happens, I'm totally not responsible. Alright, looks like it's done. Let's turn the heat off. And then to that, add a few shakes of black pepper and give it a final mix. Alright, finally, it's time to assemble. Let's put 1 cup of freshly cooked rice into a bowl and drizzle 1 to 2 tablespoons of the sauce that we made earlier. And then gently place the chicken and green onions right on top. That's it! Super simple, right? And this is totally optional, but if you happen to have these bad boys, add some banishoga, Japanese pickled ginger, and lemon wedges. Alright, it's really done. How does it look? It looks absolutely gorgeous, right? Alright, let's go to our taste tester and see how it tastes.
Claire. 와, 먹기 너무 아까울 정도로 너무 예쁜 거 아니야? The chicken looks nice and charred and juicy. It looks super delicious. Let's give it a try. 와, 너무 예쁘다. 먹기 아까워 진짜. 우! 치킨이랑 대파를 잔뜩 넣어줬네. 레몬을 한번 쫙 뿌려서 먹어보겠습니다. 얘로 먹어봐야겠다. Cheers! 하나, cheers! 뭐 말해 뭐하노. 너무 맛있네요. 겉은 약간 차되어 있어가지고 내가 별로 안 좋아하는 스킨 닭껍질의 느낌이 없이 바삭한 느낌만 딱 살려준 데다가 속은 촉촉하니 너무 맛있다. 그리고 내가 아까 약간 레몬을 살짝 뿌렸잖아. 약간의 그 새콤함이 더 맛있게 만들어주네. 우 맛있어. 와 근데 진짜 인간적으로 대파 너무 큰 거 아니야? 이게 하나가 이렇게 커. Cheers! 파의 그 향긋함이 제대로 사네. 약간 씹는 순간 그 파의 그 아삭함과 향긋함이 입안 가득 싹 퍼지는 게 너무 맛있네요. 맛있어. 이 두 개를 같이 먹으면 그 닭꼬치 먹는 것처럼 최고의 궁합이 될 것 같아. 아이고 두 가지를 먹는 건 약간의 젓가락 스킬이 필요하고. Cheers! 못 참겠어? 먹고 싶어서? 속에 있는 소스도 한번 볼까요? 약간 여기 뭔가 이렇게 보물을 숨겨놓듯이 밥에 소스를 잔뜩 묻혀놓으셨네요. And there's even more green onions. Cheers! 소스가 약간 새콤한 맛도 있으면서 참기름의 향도 샥 있는 게 입맛을 제대로 끌어주네. 맛있다. 치킨 위에다도 팍팍 뿌려서 먹으면 좋을 것 같아. 나는 항상 한 입에 이렇게 같이 먹는 것도 좋아하지. Do I look too greedy? I can't help it. Cheers! I think this is a very simple dish, but I feel like it's a fancy dish. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, hope you guys try and enjoy. Bye. Thank you for watching.
Today, I showed you how to make a super simple chicken rice bowl with green onions. How was it? Simple, budget-friendly, and ridiculously delicious, right? That's exactly why I make this dish at least once a week. Seriously, no matter how busy I am, I skip the takeout and make this instead because it's too good. So if you've been having a hectic week, please give this a try. Trust me, with just a little bit of effort, you can end your day with something truly satisfying. Alright, this is it for today, and I'll see you next time.